Welcome to the Rich Room. My name is John Bettis. This is what we're doing, man. I have some great friends of mine here. We want to talk motivation, inspiration. These are people I love who are very successful. And a part of it is, I want you to hear about them. I want you to hear about their stories. Whether it's successes or failures, you got to hear about this. You know what I mean? It could help all of us. And I'm excited. And I'm drinking. I'm smoking. I'll probably be cussing, especially at this one. You know what I mean? So I want to start with person to my left. This is Mary Hester from Life Ventures. Mary, thank you for coming out.
Absolutely. Thank you for
coming out.
Now let's keep it real. We're here to talk a little bit of shit. We're gonna talk that shit.
We're here to talk about shit.
Yeah, we business, entrepreneur shit. But at the end of the day, this is real life stuff.
I agree.
We talked about the business, so we're gonna get into some other stuff too. But
I agree.
I'm Mary Hester, Life Venture, Bad Choice Homes, Life Venture Real Estate Solutions, Black Excellence in Real Estate. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Now to my right, we got Sexy Red. So Red, just joking. This is Kevette Groomes, a great friend of mine. You know what I mean? Kevette, thank you. Welcome to the Rich Room.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Welcome to the. Tell us a little bit about.
First of all, why would he ever introduce me as Sexy Red? Where the fuck is camera at? I'm Kevette Groomes. I work for Catapult Greater Pittsburgh. I'm the data and quality specialist analyst for that homeownership department. I'm grateful to be here. I've known John for years. I'm gonna leave it at that till we go back around.
You say you love John for years? That's beautiful.
She wouldn't be here otherwise.
That's great.
She wouldn't be here otherwise.
So next is one of my boys. I got Terrence Brown. My man, he's smoking on the God of Fire. Great stick. T, tell us a little bit about you.
My man, John, I appreciate you having me here, brother. When you told me what you was doing, I had to be here.
Good.
I had to be here. So I'm here, baby. I'm head first downhill with no brakes.
Dope. I love that. I love that.
Whatever you need, I got you.
I love that.
I'm Terrence Brown, owner and founder of Safety Security Consultants, LLC. And basically, we provide incident response plans, active shooter preparation training for organizations. Ever since Charleston happened in the 9, this mass shooting, active threat scenario thing has just gone to a whole new level.
Sure.
So what I do is I go into places and give them a plan. Vulnerability assessments, active threat scenario, standard operating procedure, all the things that law enforcement doesn't have the time to do. So that's basically what I do in a nutshell. Safety Security Consultants.
I love it. I love it.
Let me fire this up, though.
All right, great. So first, I want to throw a definitely a big welcome out to my guys at Definition Cigars. My guy Jamon. Right now, man, I got a prolific. I'm blowing through it. Great stick. And as always, I don't know how I acquired this nickname. Right? I acquired this nickname that
The what?
I'm Louboutin John. Right? I acquired this nickname.
I'm so confused how the hell.
I mean, because I like things of finer taste.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
Hence the Rich Room.
it's the Rich Room. We got Louboutin World.
Wild as hell, but all right.
We got Christian tuning in. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. So so I want to start real quick. I got to get your stick lit. But I want to start with, like, when I asked you guys, and then, I'm going to throw it to each one of y'all. But when I asked y'all about doing a podcast with me, you know me. T, what was your first thought? Like, when I said, hey, man, I want you to come do this podcast, what was you thinking?
I laughed. And
You laughed?
I laughed. I'm going to be honest with you. I laughed. I said, Lord. I said, John's about to do a podcast in the Rich Room. Like, the Rich Room is already turned up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't see it, I don't know if they panning around or not. I don't know how it works.
We're going to show it to him.
It's the Rich Room.
It's the Rich Room.
You know what I mean? So
It's about damn time.
when he told me that he was doing a podcast, I said, there it is. I said, John, he can go to the next level. You know what I mean? I think he can go to the next level. And I got to be there. So my first instinct was, John is doing a podcast in the Rich Room. Because John just needs a reason.
That's it.
That's
He
all.
just needs a reason.
That's it.
When he came with the podcast, and then he hit me, I said, I know one thing about John. He's going to try to raise awareness, and he's going to try to touch a lot of people and be inspirational. That's what I got from it.
My man, I appreciate it.
That's what I got from it.
So
That was awesome.
So Kevette,
That was so different from my response. It was so beautiful.
What was your response?
That was so beautiful.
So I called you. I said, Kevette, what you doing? I need you in the rich room.
Yeah.
You're very familiar with the space. You're very familiar with the space.
I am.
You like drinking. You like smoking.
Absolutely.
You love cussing. Founding member.
Yeah.
So what did you think when I asked you?
I said, John on his bullshit.
I'm on the bullshit.
John loves people to fuck over. John just wants to have a good time. Like, John just likes people. You like company, John.
I like company.
I hold you. You know what I mean? That's why you should never have had me here, because I'm going to be that person. I don't know what was looking for. I already left.
I want you. That's what I want.
So
that's what I want.
While we'll go in the reverse, you know what I'm saying? John, I love you. You are my friend. I've known you for years. So either you love or hate. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
You're one of those.
That's
you know
it. No gray.
But I know if I need some shit, absolutely. But I will never call on you unless I need
Right.
that. You know
I'm gonna run through a brick wall for you.
I'll leave it at that.
All right, good. Keep smoking, sexy, red.
No, I'm over that.
Don't
do that.
Okay.
I'm over that.
All right.
Karate chop.
No, leave that.
Karate
You don't want that. You don't want that.
So,
You don't want that in the rich room.
so Mary, throw this a different variation of that question. So you heard I was doing this. You knew Kevette would go hard. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So when you thought about it, what did you think you would get out of it? Just coming on and hanging out with me.
Well, first of all, I know you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know that your personality, you have a great personality and great energy. So I think that this was a perfect platform for you to have people on to talk about their experiences, their journeys, and get the information out there in the atmosphere. I think it's a great thing you're doing. You know what I mean? And you do love company. You like people to have people.
I do.
And it's a great time all the time. So why not have the cameras here?
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
What
That's
camera?
the extra.
What cameras?
Sprinkling shit on.
Right.
Yeah.
We've been doing this.
We've been doing this. So again, as I go back, I really wanted to do this, and I know you thought it was going to be some crazy party. I already know.
I think it was going to be a Diddy party.
I can believe that. No Diddy.
No Diddy.
So my plan was I think I wanted to use y'all. I wanted to use you guys as a vessel. I wanted to use you. I wanted to use you as a way to motivate people, a way to inspire people through your story, how you got here, and not here, but how you got where you are in life.
Yeah.
You know, and how you got here, and talk about myself, you know, and I'll leave that because I'm a product of my failures, right? And that's why I'm here.
That's a fact.
I'm only here because of all the times I failed. You know what I mean? So if I failed 100 times, I succeeded 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I don't stop. You know what I mean? And because of that, I feel like it has sharpened my tool. It has gotten me to a place where I appreciate, you know, every win. I appreciate the losses too. They hurt, but I appreciate them. You know, so and I want to talk to you guys about that. Like Kevette, like what's your biggest failure?
That's crazy. So when you initially sent the text and was like about successes and failures, I'm a very pessimistic type of person.
Right.
I'm working on that. And listen, every day I'm trying to grow. So when you said that, I'm like, okay, let's try to really focus on. I took that as what you've overcome. Right. So anybody knows my story. I've been trying to get into the nonprofit for years. I'm gonna speed this shit up. I tried to get a nonprofit. I'm trying to make sure I don't say too many recognizable organizations.
Right. Yeah, okay.
So I was trying for years to get into certain organizations, and they were like, oh, okay, it's you. Then they were like, it's not you. So for about 1.5 years, I was unemployed. So again, overcoming things, right? Overcoming a job that I hated, overcoming being unemployed for 1.5 years. And this really knowing that I wanted to be into a space of nonprofit. A friend that I work for is my director, and I over a fish fry. I'm like, bitch, it's crazy out here. Struggling. I'm like, I can't believe it. She's like, I'm getting promoted, so I need somebody to fill, my previous position.
At a fish fry.
Send me the deets now. Send me the email now. Like, let's go. And that's literally how it unfolded. And I knew where I'm at now is where I knew where I was supposed to be and where I knew I needed to be to flourish.
And you're at Catapult. You're at Catapult.
I'm absolutely at Catapult. So I don't know how far we were going to go in.
Yeah, well, we know Tammy Thompson is another great friend of mine. And Tammy's going to be sitting here too. Tammy's going to be sitting here too.
Well, hello, because listen, gang, CGP, let's go. If that's what we're doing, let's go. Absolutely. I'm very grateful to be where I'm at now. I know I want to be in a nonprofit space, but I did not know how beautiful and where I was going to land.
Yeah.
I'm grateful to be where I'm at all day. I'm grateful for, so since we're doing this.
Yes.
I didn't know.
100%.
I'm grateful to be in a space where the growth and the opportunities are endless. Right. You know, I came at a great opportunity when they first started and where we're going. I'm riding this bitch out.
That's dope. Give me that.
And it's a family atmosphere. Everybody got each other's back. It's
up.
Like all support, all love.
Let's
go. So Mary, you know, tell me about your story. I mean, we go way back. We go back to Urban Mortgage, 2005, 2006. You know, little bitty office on the Hill District of Pittsburgh. Tell me a little about you.
Gosh, I've been around a long time.
A long time.
Definitely.
I feel old because I've been around that long time too.
For sure. So I didn't aspire to be in the industry that we're in. I actually went to school for nursing.
Wow.
So my mom was a nurse. My sister was a nursing. So I actually started off going to school for nursing because I was going to follow the footsteps of my family. So that it just didn't speak to me. It wasn't my calling. I could tell it wasn't my calling. I would take that work home at night and I couldn't sleep. You know what I mean? That type of work, you have to be built for that. Yeah. Just like you have to be built for this, but in a different way. So my mom was a nurse, like I said. My dad was in sales, insurance sales. He still does insurance sales. He's 85 years old. He still does insurance sales. He's a hustler. So I get my hustle from him. That's where you get it from. I get my hustle from him, but I get my passion from my mom. You know what I mean? So I pull from both places. But, you know, I went to school for nursing. I decided that wasn't the route I wanted to take. I took a job as a mortgage processor. I was pregnant with my daughter, took a job as a mortgage processor. This was just a job for me. Right. It wasn't a career. It was just a job. And I liked it. And the money was good. And the environment that I was in was a nurturing environment. But they explained to me how to actually make money in this industry. Yeah. So this was prior to 9/11. So I worked here at 9/11. And I was just like, I really like this work. I like the people I'm working for. Now, the person that trained me, she was on maternity leave, right? So
she was on her way out.
She was on her way out, and I came in. They didn't know I was pregnant. So I ended up coming in. She called and said, I'm not coming back. They said, well, you're hired on because she's not. Yeah, and it was on from there. So from the mortgage processor, they teach me how to be a loan officer. Then I went into the mortgage industry, and I ended up just working my way up from there. But these are all white folks I'm working with, predominantly men. And for me to be in that space, I had to be extra hardcore because, you know, I'm not supposed to be here for real. I'm not supposed to be. So I had to, you know, I had to make my own way. I had to pay my own way. And from there, and then the housing crisis happened. That's it. It was like, well, goddamn. That's it. You know what I mean? I didn't expect that. Like, here I am and here I am not. Wow. You know, so.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah, from there, it's just, you know, I had to pivot nonprofit. You know what I mean? From there, pivot community development. Pivot real estate.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom, boom. So you have all these experiences and you just, you know, gather information, gather the experiences. And that's why I'm here where I'm at today. And, you know, my main goal is just to make an impact. Like, make an impact. That's it.
Make an impact.
Mentor the people I can mentor because I'm not going to be here.
I love that.
Forever. You know what I mean? I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
That's
so
it.
I'm going to make sure on my way out the door, I train and teach as many people as I can to do what I do. So on my way out the door, I love it. We good.
I love it. So I'll tell y'all a little bit about me, right? So I started in the real estate in the real estate game really at Quicken Loans back in Detroit. You know, I'm from Detroit.
I almost forgot.
I'm from Detroit. Of course, I'm what up though?
Damn. I almost forgot Quicken, not Detroit. I always knew Detroit.
So I started at Quicken Loans, and right around the time that the Steelers and Jerome went to the Super Bowl, Jerome met a guy here named Chuck Sanders, and those two guys started a company, Urban Mortgage, and they recruited me away from Quicken to help run the Pittsburgh and Detroit offices. Chuck's sister Gloria was running Pittsburgh, but he needed her on the tighter side more. So he pulled me in, and that's where I made all of these incredible relationships, like Mary, right? So from there, I moved here. We started this phenomenal restaurant club called Savoy.
That was important. This whole movement too.
Yeah,
don't forget.
Yeah,
That was
yeah, that was the whole
movement.
That was the whole deal, right?
Let's talk about it.
So Savoy, Savoy was this place. We opened up in 2011, and it was this high-end place, nationally known.
Awesome.
Nationally known that brought a different feel here. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So,
It's all culture.
Yeah, how did y'all because you guys were Savoy regulars.
Oh,
Definitely.
right.
No question.
So I mean, we know we need it. We know we need it. We know other cities have it, and we're working to try to emulate some of those things.
Okay.
But
working towards.
we gonna bring it back.
Okay, working towards.
We gonna
Is that what you said, or not this here?
We working towards. We working towards.
Because we need that.
Yeah, we need that. So tell me about that. So
Well, we need it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't remember in my little midst of my story of how I met you through Urban, and then of course there was a spinoff of Savoy. Right. So that was a 10. But I ain't gonna hold.
That's a great word, spinoff. There's so many spinoffs.
So many
Oh my
spinoffs.
gosh.
Yeah. There was so many.
We like the
pivots.
Jeffersons.
There was a lot of pivots. There was a lot of pivots. So this is another pivot. It came through my phone where y'all remember Dawnsies and all that was on the river.
Uh-huh.
Did you go down there?
Yeah,
It was on the
I've
river?
been. Yep.
So that's so crazy that it looks like it was never here.
It never existed.
Yeah, they wiped that out.
It looks so extinct, like it was not doing.
It never
that.
existed.
So I feel strongly, and I'm want to be an advocate for you to bring something back to the city to bring it. Excuse me, we're not saying this.
But why wouldn't you say what you say?
Where people don't believe that Black people can do what we've previously done.
Right.
So I can't wait. I'm
can't
first
wait.
in line. I'm VIP. What is we doing?
What we
Hit
doing?
me with the man.
And that's why I
What
originally met
What are we
Terrence.
talk about?
That's why I met
Because I'm on John Bettis' table.
Yeah,
section.
I like that. Yeah,
I'm
I
speaking
love
into
it.
fruition.
I love it.
Absolutely.
It's T. That's where we met.
Yes, we officially crossed paths at Savoy on the regular. I was a regular.
Yes, sir.
Friday happy hour.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my
Drinking
man.
a heavyweight.
Shout out to my man Habibi.
Habibi.
I love Habib. So yeah, every Friday that was my spot. Wife would come down, everybody have a good time. It was this lovely atmosphere, vibe. You know what I mean? DJs was good. Everything was the food. Everything was wonderful.
It was lit.
Everything was wonderful, man. Savoy was all that.
That was an era. That was an
Yeah,
era.
it was an era.
Yeah.
So what was giving Morton vibes?
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Hey John.
Like,
Hey
it's
John. Real
epic.
talk.
You know
Real
what I
talk.
mean?
That was an
John, I
era,
would bring
yeah.
clients in for a safety security consultant.
Yeah.
I would bring clients in. I still got cats to this day. White, black, don't matter.
Right.
Yo, are we going to Savoy? Like
Still-
to this day.
to this day.
Like they've been back in 10
Class
years.
was locked
Yeah.
in. Like,
They've been back in 10 years. One cat met Lopez.
Yeah.
George Lopez.
Yeah,
was there
George
one night.
Lopez.
Is that George Lopez?
Wow.
Yes, sir. It is.
I said, yes, it is. I said, you don't know who you're going to run into. at Savoy.
Everybody came through.
You don't know who you're
Man,
going to run into.
pictures. Yeah, it was flicking
Yo,
up.
it was crazy.
Yeah, it
Like,
was. It was
Cats,
wild.
I still mess with to this day. Love them. Like,
That's dope.
They asked me where headquarters is. I said, I'm still looking.
I'm still looking.
Because that was HQ.
head-
That
That was
was HQ.
headquarters.
That was HQ for
I
everybody.
love that.
That was Mary.
We got to bring that back.
Yeah, that was
bring that back. We got
That
to
was
bring that
HQ.
back.
Real talk. Real talk.
That was definitely HQ.
That was HQ.
That was
No
HQ,
doubt.
man.
That was the spot. Absolutely.
So now tell me. I mean, we talked about fun with Savoy, and that's why I wanted y'all here. I wanted to get the dip and the dip and the dip. And so there's people out here who are young entrepreneurs.
Yes.
Old entrepreneurs.
Why you look at me when you say old?
Old entrepreneurs. No, I'm just
entrepreneurs, right?
Yeah, that's right, Mary.
old entrepreneurs.
Right.
Old entrepreneurs.
Right.
You know what I mean? So there's
old.
there's
old.
Right. Right.
there's people who are watching
Yeah.
and thinking like, hey, you know what? I'm at a place right now where I can't get past where I am. You know what I mean? I'm fearful about making this next step.
Stuck.
Stuck.
Yeah, stuck.
They're stuck. They're
Right.
stuck.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? Like real quick and maybe 2 sentences.
All right.
How do you get past that? What would you say to that young person that entrepreneur, that person looking for a new opportunity? What would you say to him?
You want me to go first?
I want you to go first.
I'm gonna shut it down.
Yeah.
All right, this is what it is.
Oh shit.
Listen, people. There's two types of people in this world, John. Two types of people. Y'all agree or disagree? Open for debate.
All right.
There's fountains and there's drains. You either pouring into people or you're taking from people,
Oh, raining them.
right?
Mm-hmm.
You either taking or you pouring in.
Right.
You pour in. That's why we're here. I pour in. You pour in. You pour in. Right? And there's drains. The faster you realize who you're rolling with and that network that you have to build your brand, whatever it is, surround yourself with the fountains and lose the drains.
Yeah, turn them drains off.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna leave it at that. Because there's only two types of
I love
people in this
that.
world.
I love that.
If you look at yourself right now, people, entrepreneurs, you look at yourself right now, look at the people around you. Look at the people around you, John. Are we fountains? Or are we drains? That's as simple as I can put it for you.
Yeah, that's good.
Real talk.
That's dope. KG.
Okay, so when you sent that to me, I said this is wild because clearly I'm not an entrepreneur and I don't aspire to be. But what I can say overall is I have a very structured morning type of routine. I think it's really important to have a structure when you get up. Have a focus. You know what I'm saying? I journal, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. I don't know who else believes in what, but I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I'm going to speak on that because that's what I believe in. So I'll journal and I work out. I don't go to nobody's gym. Niggas like the arm is buff. I don't go to the gym. I work out in my house. So I'm very disciplined. I think it's structure on journaling, working out, really staying focused in your house. You have to have a routine. I think if you do that in order, sky's the limit.
Yeah, very discipline. Number one. Period. Yeah, that's a great word. Discipline. Discipline. For me, I think it's God. God got to be at the core of what you do. Number one. Everybody has a purpose.
Yeah. Right.
So if you're on that path, the purpose, you'll be all right. You may feel stuck, but if you if you make sure that God is at the center of what you do and that you're here to serve people and serve the kingdom, you'll be fine. You know what I mean? It might take a little bit of time. You know, it might take a little bit of time, but just stay the course. That's all.
Everything happens in His time.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
Right. That's right.
Where's my tambourine?
Right? It's thy will be done, right? Not our will be done.
Right.
Thy will be done.
Okay.
So as long as you put God first,
you'll be all right.
I like that. I like that. And I guess if I can chime in.
Right.
So
Go ahead.
for me, my thing is, I think if whatever you're doing, I don't care if you're working at a library or you're trying to start a company or, in every point in between, you have to give everything you have for success. And that is sacrificing, even down to sacrificing relationship in your family. You have to sacrifice in order to better yourself, to put yourself in a position to win. You know what I mean? And I get excited now because I invited y'all motherfuckers here because but that's why I invited.
Coming to the club.
That's why I invited y'all here because here in the Rich Room, that's the plan. The plan is to talk about how we make each other better.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And how we make everybody watching better. You know what I mean?
Enrich.
Enrich.
Exactly.
Enrich. You know what I mean? So I can welcome them to the Rich Room, which of course I'm going to do. So right now I've already done this 100 million times. Without a camera. Without a camera.
But this is going to be the one.
This is. So I want to officially welcome y'all to the Rich Room.
Love it.
Welcome.
I love what you're doing.
Where we inspire, motivate, captivate, and make it happen.
It ain't real if y'all don't tap it.
We on topic. We got to top it.
Tapping, baby.
So I'm gonna ask that as we move forward, I want y'all back. You know what I mean? I want y'all back talking about the good things. I want y'all critiquing me. Tell me what's up.
I'm if I'm not welcome back.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm because Randy said he's exclusive.
Oh, the savage.
He got me messed up. I feel like I'm exclusive as well.
Yeah, we locked in, Kevette. We locked in.
You're locked in.
Yeah.
All right. Good. So again, we're here to motivate, to inspire, to help, and to drink, to smoke, to cuss. So I want to thank y'all for watching. We gonna
rich room.
to the rich room, baby.
To
To the
Louboutin.
rich room, baby.
You said God bless
Let's
good
get
night.
it. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got way more to come. Way more to come.
I'm bringing a tambourine next time. I'm bringing a tambourine.
Thank you.
I need a
Thank you.
tambourine.
Thank you.
I need a tambourine. Yo. That's funny.
Right.
That was so good.
Good.
Hey,
What was that?
Kevette 100.
Let's go podcast.
It's real.
Okay.